It's Wednesday morning. My bike is still in the shop, but I biked in on my old bike. I had that bike since I was 16 years old, and whoa, what a difference. The bike I normally commuted on is carbon fiber, it's all modern tech, you know. I mean, it's not super modern, but it's a really fantastic bike. And that's like riding a Ferrari. It's super fast, amazing handling, really quick braking, very responsive. You know, your pickup and your takeoff, and you really, it's like driving a Ferrari. But it's also a little less comfortable because you're so connected to the ground, which is exhilarating and great for the city to get in and out of traffic. This thing is all steel, and it's a great bike, but it's 3 times the weight of my other bike. And it is like driving a 1987 Oldsmobile, like the really big long ones with the 4 doors and a 8-cylinder engine. And those things, sure, you can get them up to speed, but man, does she take a while to get up to speed. And oh, you better be prepared to stop, because she takes a while to stop. And if you want to make a left, you got to kind of prepare to make a left. So it's completely different riding style on this, on my old bike. So first, 20, 30 blocks, I was feeling weird, but then you kind of get comfortable. And that's the other thing is a bike like this is extremely comfortable, because all the bounces and all the potholes are a little bit less, you know, they're all a little bit more, bouncy. So the tires on this one are much fatter. I put on much fatter tires. So again, this is more of a comfort stroll, but she's a beast. It's like dragging, 30 pounds extra over the bridge. So it's a bit of a different biking experience. So it's Wednesday. I got a ton of stuff to get out today because of the last 2 days of kind of chaos. I'm gonna go get some breakfast and some iced coffee and get to it. So I know I'm always talking about rushes and having so many images to go out and always being in chaos mode. It seems like that's the rules of the road over the last few weeks and the last few, actually probably the last month and a half, but today kind of culminated in 2 big jobs that we were working on that I'm also kind of just have been put on hold. We did first round, we did second round, it's been back and forth via email, and now both clients, different clients, want all the images at high res, and they want proofs of everything. And each job is about 25 to 30 images. Of course, there's always last minute changes that need to happen before you go to proof. And of course, sometimes proofs take a fair amount of time to print, to acetate, to cut the acetate, to tape the acetate, to package up everything. And so that's what I'm doing now, between also retouching. Now I have, the way to get stuff done is to have things being done while other things can be done. The nice part about my process is that obviously when you're printing, you can then retouch, so you're doing 2 things at once. And now when I'm processing files, I can then cut and acetate the prints, and it gives me a kind of combo time. I used to always have interns to do the cutting and acetating of the prints, but they're all slow compared to me. You gotta have a system when you're doing manual labor, and I have a very specific system. That's what I'm doing right now. So I am going to be cutting and acetating prints probably for the next 25 minutes. I think I got about 18 more to go. For this one job, I have another bunch that needs to go to Fedex tonight. So is all the leftovers. Look at all that wasted paper, unfortunately. Alright, all the prints are cut and acetated. And now I'm going to pack them up and get a Rust Messenger out and send off a link and then process these other files and then get those ready to print and acetate. It's going to be a long day. I would have set up like 2 or 3 cameras around the office and taken different angles from me cutting these prints, but unfortunately then I might have shown some of the images, which I didn't do, and I just don't have time. I don't have time to do cool stuff. It's Wednesday night. I had to run to Fedex. Flew there on my bike, just made it within minutes.